Hi everyone. So today we're going to be playing a bit of a game, if you like. Basically a can you find the optimal V on this scramble challenge. But a bit of background on how I've chosen these scrambles is basically for the last few weeks I've been doing a bit of practice where I look at a scramble and I'm like, okay, well there's a 3-move V on blue, maybe there's a 4-move V on yellow, and basically trying to find the optimal V for each colour. And whenever I have failed to find a 4-move optimal V, where there is a 4-move optimal V, I have noted that scramble down and noted which colour that 4-move V is on that I missed. And basically we're going to be going through that today. So I'm going to give you a scramble, I'm going to tell you which colour has a 4-move optimal V, and basically we're going to try and find it. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is the first scramble, and there is a 4-move V on blue. So I guess pause the video now and then we'll go through it. Okay, so when you're looking at this scramble, it seems like a pretty simple scramble because you've already got a piece solved on the blue side and you can solve another piece in one move, but then there's nothing really good you can do after that. Like you can put this piece down, I guess, or do something like that. But basically what you actually want to do to get the 4-move V is solve this center first, and then if you look at it from this angle, this is the easiest angle to visualize it from, you have a 3-move V where you can basically solve this piece into there. So like, and there's your 4-mover. Okay, so next up we have this scramble. And on this scramble, there's actually two sides that I want you to have a look at. And that's the blue side and the green side. So pause the video, try and find the 4 moves on those, and then we'll go through them. So on the blue side, you already have a piece solved, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find the 4-mover. But the issue here is the way to do it is basically solving this piece into here, which takes 3 moves, but that solves all of this block. So when you move that side up, you got your 4-move V. For the green side, it's probably easiest to look at it from this angle. So basically you're solving this center at the back, and then that sets this piece up to move into there, which also moves this piece into there. So you've basically set it up to a 3-move V, which you can do like, and there's your 4-move V. Okay, so next up we have this scramble. And again, there's two sides that I want you to look at. And that's the yellow side and the red side. So have a look at those and try and find the 4-movers. Okay, so let's start with the yellow side. And this is actually quite an interesting one. I like this. So basically, the yellow side basically going to be solving this piece, this yellow and blue piece, into here. So first we're going to solve this red and yellow piece like that. Just like 2 moves set it up like that. But then that also moves this piece down and this slot up. So then you just move it in like that, and that solves it. And on the red side, you basically have 3 pieces connected but in the wrong place. So like, this piece, and this piece are all connected to a red center but are not in the right place. So I was thinking, oh, maybe we could like cancel putting these 2 pieces in the right place or something like that. But the actual solution is a lot simpler. And basically you solve this green piece into there, like this, solve it in there. And then you just connect up that and solve it. And there's your 4-move V. Okay, so next up we have this scramble. And on this scramble, you need to look at the green side. Okay, so for this green side, it looks like there's a lot of kind of good things you can do. You can put this piece into there. You can kind of solve this piece like that. But also you can solve this piece like that. And what that does is it sets you up to this 3-move V, which is, and there's your 4-mover. That was an easy one. I don't know how I missed that. Okay, so on this scramble, I want you to look at the green side and the yellow side. So again, there's 2 sides that have 4-move Vs. And both of these solutions are relatively similar to a couple of previous solutions we've done in this video. So maybe you'll be able to see the similarities there. Okay, so we're going to start with the green side. And basically we have this kind of thing again, where you can solve this piece by moving it around, like all the way around like that. And the first move of that basically moves this green and yellow piece up like that. So it solves this, then we are doing that, and there's your 4-mover. And on the yellow side, what you can do is move this back piece in, so solve that. And then that sets you up to this 3 mover, where you can move this piece in, solve that. That sets this piece up to be solved like that. And there we are. Okay, so next up we have this scramble. And on this scramble, you need to look at the green side. So what we can kind of immediately see on green is you can put this piece in like that, and then this piece in like that. So you've got these 2 pieces solved. And that would be great, but this center is around the wrong way, and there's not a super easy way to fix that. So what instead we're going to do is move this piece over to here, and then that sets you up to a 3 move V, basically putting this piece into here while you solve this piece into there, like, and there's your 4 mover. Okay, so this is now the 4th solve in a row where I'm going to tell you to look at the green side, but listen, green is a great color. Just look at the green side, try and find 4 mover, ignore the fact that you've done this the last 3 solves as well. Okay, so I don't know why I was like, haha, let me transition. Right. I'm leaving this in. So basically on this green V, you're going to be like, oh, this piece is already solved. Let's try and solve something else. Maybe this piece, solved into there. Doesn't work. What you want to do is break up this piece with your first move. But then what that allows you to do is solve both of these pieces like that. And then there's your 4 mover. Okay, now I'm going to take a 1 scramble break from the green side, and we're going to look at the yellow side. So have a look and try and find the 4 mover on the yellow side. So on the yellow side, you've already got a piece solved, which is nice. And it looks like maybe you could solve this piece into there, and then kind of, you know, do the thing where you just like do that, which is bad. And I'm going to have to re-scramble now. But basically, there is an interesting 4 mover on here, because you can basically put this piece into there with 3 moves that also solve these 2 centers, which are like that. And then you just solve that piece in, and there's your 4 moves. Okay, so this is the next scramble, and as promised, we're looking at the green side. So have a look and see if you can find the 4 mover. So initially looking at this, there's not that many good things you can do. Like I was having a look at this thing, so like solve basically this piece into there and thinking, oh well, maybe it'll be one of those scrambles where you just kind of move both sides down and it like solves this piece into like this piece into there as well. It's not, unfortunately, but what you can do is this move, which sets it up to a 3 mover, because you can solve this piece and this piece like this, and there we are. Okay, so last up we have this scramble, and on this scramble I want you to look at the red side. So see if you can find 4 mover on the red side. So looking at this scramble, the most obvious thing to do is basically solve this piece into here, which solves this center and this piece. And actually, that's what you want to do. The trick here is realizing that doing that sets you up to this 3 mover, which is 1, 2, 3. There we are.